Welcome to the Chris Hanna Show. We're the show where we're talking about how to live life on your terms, how to bet on yourself, and ultimately go all in. I am your host, Chris Hanna. All right, on this week's episode of the Chris Hanna Show, I'm going to be talking about the importance of developing multiple income streams. You see, in today's world, and it's always existed, there's no such thing as loyalty. You could be the best employee and then gone instantly in the snap of your fingers because no company is going to be loyal to you. So therefore, you need to protect yourself and have multiple income streams. Some of you know my journey. In 2011, I was branch manager of the year with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. 2 weeks later, I was fired. I did not expect to be fired. I did not really truly believe it would actually truly happen, but it happened. And I was not prepared for it. It was 7 months of unemployment. I was in a tremendous amount of pain and depression during that time. I was shocked. I was stunned. It was a really, really incredibly dark period in my time. And I didn't have multiple sources of income. I didn't have additional income streams. So I was honestly, in a lot of ways, fucked. I was just absolutely screwed. And it was hard on me, and my relationship at the time I was in honestly really started to fall apart really quickly, really fast because of not being prepared for it. So I had learned the lesson that you need to have multiple income streams. And so as I started going through my career again and rebuilding myself from the ground up and started having more success, I always knew in the back of my head, I'm probably going to be fired again. And the next time it happened, I was better prepared because I had developed multiple income streams, which gave me the ability to learn new skills, to develop a stronger network of people and resources so that it wasn't as crippling as it was, again, earlier on in my career. So today's episode, I'm talking about the importance of developing multiple income streams, especially in the sense that if you are a solopreneur, you're the one man or one woman show who is doing everything yourself, relying on just one sole source of income is risky. That's why when people ask me, it's like, Chris, why are you calling yourself the all-in solopreneur? I said, well, I'm all in creating multiple one-person businesses because I don't want to rely on just one income stream, because what if it doesn't work out? I'm still early on in the journey of really, truly going all in and betting on myself. So I need to be in, as what I would call in a poker term, as many pots as possible to see which one I can win. Sometimes when I'm playing online poker, I'll play multiple tournaments at the same time because I'm trying to see, can I maximize my opportunity to win? I'm not going to win all the time. Some businesses, some ideas, some income streams are not going to work. But when they all start to work, then you're more protected. Because being a solopreneur and relying on a single income stream is risky. There's financial instability that might happen. So if you can build multiple income streams, it opens up new doors, new opportunities, and maybe greater freedom. So I'm going to talk about the benefits of multiple income streams here, because I think if you can develop multiple income streams, it gives you tons of advantage. You've got the financial stability. You're diversifying your income. You're not reliant on a single source. That provides safety for you and reduces the impact of fluctuations that might happen in a particular area or period. Obviously, you get the opportunity to get more revenue potential with multiple income streams as well, because you're not limited to just one single sole source. There's opportunities to mitigate your risk as well, where when there's a downturn that happens because markets change all the time, obviously costs go up and things happen that are out of your control, you might have something else to kind of fall back on. And so therefore, if you're having more than one just revenue source, that gives you opportunity to kind of diversify your risk. And obviously it gives you more opportunities, I think, to explore new opportunities that are out there too, because you get into different markets, different niches, different types of customers, businesses, maybe different growth and ideas for expansion that might happen by, again, having multiple income streams. So here's some strategies that I want to give you here to help you really develop the idea of generating multiple income streams. So first, I think it's important to identify your skills and your passions. Like, start figuring out, where are you strong? What are your areas of expertise? Where are you really good at something? And what do you ultimately enjoy? Because I think when you figure this out, that starts to formulate and develop your income streams for yourself. Like, if I look at myself and what I've done, I love creating video content. And I think I do a really good job at batch creating content. Again, my record is 143 videos in one day. So it was a no-brainer for me to decide to offer that as a service offering with my businesses. I'll batch create content then for business owners. Those who are overwhelmed with content creation, I'll make it easy for them. I'll interview them, I'll record the content, and then I'll edit the content for them. And if they want me to manage social media for them and dispersing that and sharing it across all platforms, I'll do it. That's a strength of mine. So why not turn that into a business or an income stream? I also realized I'm really good at assessing people and situations, and I'm really good at asking questions. So there's a natural fit there with hiring. Therefore, I got my company Hire For Me, where I'm hiring for those small business owners who really don't want to be the chief everyone officer anymore, but they also don't have the experience or the interest in sifting through resumes and asking those tough questions. So that's where I came up with that. So again, I'm going all in on the strengths that I have. Those are just two examples. You got to explore, I think, also different business models. So again, stuff that aligns with your skills and strengths are important, but it's like maybe you got to figure out, is freelancing for you? Is maybe consulting an option? Maybe you're someone who wants to do something like online courses. I've tried that, didn't really have success on the online course side of things, but I tried it. And now I know, okay, that's not really for me. Some people want to go down the affiliate marketing piece because maybe they've got a good way to generate a good network and they can pump out content promoting on other people's products, and that's for them. Or there's e-commerce, or there's creating and selling digital products. It's ultimately figuring out what works for you. I'm a big believer in try it. Try it once, try it twice, try it a few times. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, well, move on to something else. Also take a look at your existing assets. Like, what do you have access to already? Is there intellectual property that you've created before that you could somehow monetize? Is there content that you could do something with? Do you have specialized knowledge that you're just not fully leveraging that you could maybe pick up some more money doing like a side gig or a side hustle of some sort? And then the other option I think that could help you develop multiple income streams is to collaborate and partner with people. Now, obviously, having the right partner is important, and there's people that I know in my network who have made the wrong choice of partners, and maybe that's come back to bite them in the ass a little bit. But like, find people who are going to be complementary to you, both as a business owner potentially or as individuals, and find ways where you can joint venture together and expand your reach and generate additional income together, because you don't have to truly do it solo all the time. And then, where possible, find ways to not just generate active income, but passive income as well. So that could be content or digital services as an example that you start to create that allows you to earn income even when you're not actively involved. I call it making money when you're sleeping. Obviously, that's some of that stuff, if you've got the right skills and talents to do so, can be beneficial for you as well. So if you want some actionable steps, I think, to unlock financial freedom through creating multiple income streams, again, here's some steps that I think are going to help get you started in the right direction. First, assess your current situation. Evaluate your current income, your sources that you have, and determine where are there gaps, where are there opportunities to diversify. What does that look like? The easiest thing that I've suggested for a lot of people when I do this one-on-one coaching with them, I'll literally like draw a circle, I'll put their name in the middle, and I'll start to do kind of like a bit of a map and offshoots from that central circle and say, okay, you've got your sole source of income here. Maybe you've got your full-time job. What else do you have? Do you have investments? Do you got a side hustle? Do you got a business of some sort? You got an equity stake in maybe somebody's company? You're just a silent partner. What are the ways that you want to create income? When I first come up with this idea of income for myself, I mapped out that there's about 10 different ideas that I want to create. Have I done them all? Not yet, but I've tried a lot of them, right? And so I'm trying to create basically a wheel around me of different ideas that kind of spoke off and create these additional income streams. Set your income goals for yourself. I think this is really important, and maybe it's underrated. Determine your goals that you want to have for yourself and how much you want to earn from each new income stream. At one point in my career, I had realized I think I want to find a way to create $300,000 for myself. I'm like, it'll be a mix of obviously full-time role. What can I make through businesses and side hustles? And even I threw in poker as a way to do that. And by having that goal of $300,000 that I wanted to create for myself in 1 year, I was able to actually achieve it through having, again, a diversified mix of multiple income streams. A little bit here, a little bit there, some more in other areas can go a long way to ultimately achieving your total income goal that you have for yourself. I've kind of talked about this a little bit here as well, but like test and iterate. Like start with a small test, see if you like it. If you don't like it, if you're not good at it, then move on to something else. Everything is a pilot. So try things, see what works, see what doesn't, and then move on if it doesn't work. And if it does work, continue to optimize it. Don't reinvent the wheel. If it's working well, you don't got to break it and do something different with it. And then I think the last thing is to really touches on that point of iteration is to monitor and optimize accordingly. Review your income streams, track their performance, make sure you find ways to optimize the strategy to ensure that you're maximizing revenue potential wherever possible. If you develop your multiple income streams, you're safeguarding obviously your financial stability, but you're also going to expand what you can and cannot do and gives you more opportunities and unlocks even more success as when I'll call myself the all-in solopreneur. If you want to be all in like me, then you got to find ways to get to diversify yourself and create those multiple income streams. If you're looking for help, if you're looking for support, obviously there's coaching and stuff that I can offer and help you with, or whether it's services that you're looking for assistance on, such as video creation or you need hiring support, I'm here to help in addition to the consulting that I do as well. But until next time, whatever you do, make sure you're going all in. Thanks for listening to The Chris Hanna Show. It would mean the world to me if you could like, share, and subscribe to this wherever you listen to your podcasts. Feel free to share this on social media and tag myself. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. If you're looking for support in some of the businesses that I run, again, I am the all-in solopreneur. I'm betting on myself and I'm going all in with creating one-person businesses that help entrepreneurs gain time back and stop being overwhelmed. I offer support in a variety of areas, and some of my businesses include a video batch creation process, where I've mastered my process of how to create 143 videos in one day for myself. I now do this for clients, averaging potentially between 40 and 50 videos per session that we create in one single day. I also have a company called Hire For Me, where I literally hire 4 business owners who don't want to be the chief everyone officer, who want to drop the hats that they're carrying, and they want to ultimately grow and scale, and they don't want to hire, so I do it for them. As part of my offering, I also have consulting services called my All-In Deep Dive, where I literally go all in together with you as the business owner. We find quick wins, long-term strategic opportunities to take your business to the next level as part of my deep dive service. I also offer leadership coaching, career coaching, and content creation strategy coaching and development to help people really take it to the next level who want that one-on-one, in-person, or virtual support. If you want help in your business, visit chrishanna.ca today.